Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So we had a new Marvel movie come out this weekend. Fantastic Four, First Steps. I don't understand the first steps, but anyway. Now this is now the third or maybe fourth. If you count the Roger Corman Fantastic Four from the 90s, the fourth attempt at Fantastic Four. It's also odd that every 10 years we get a reboot of Fantastic Four. Has anyone noticed that? 2005 was Jessica Alba, Michael Chiklis, Chris Evans, Ian Ruford, Fantastic Four. Then in 2015 we got the reboot with Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, and Jamie Bell. And now here we are 10 years later in 2025, and now we have another reboot, but this time under the MCU Marvel banner, not Bruce Banner. And here we go again. But the question is this finally a great Fantastic Four movie? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind the movies of the 2000s, the Fantastic Four movies, with the Michael Chiklis, with the Chris Evans, with the Ian Ruford, with the Jessica Alba. They're fine. They're good. I think they're pretty good. They're fun. They have the action. They have the special effects. Chris Evans I thought nailed Johnny Storm. Michael Chiklis was a great Man Grimm. The Thing. Even Ian Ruford ended up being a really good Mr. Fantastic. So, I even find those movies to be enjoyable. Now, are they great? No. Are they on the level of like a Spider-Man 2 or a Batman Begins, The Dark Knight? No. Are they better than like Iron Man? No. But they're fun. And here we are, like I said again, rebooting the Fantastic Four. Matt Shankman came in to direct. He did the WandaVision series on Disney Plus for Marvel. To me, that is still the best Marvel Disney Plus show that they've put out. Matt Shankman was supposed to go on and direct Star Trek 4 with Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, but that didn't happen, which I'm kind of bummed. Maybe he'll do that next. I don't know. But here we are, Fantastic Four. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good. I thought the performances were really good. Pedro Pascal, I'm getting tired of seeing this actor. He's popping up everywhere now. He literally right now has 3 movies out in the theater. Materialist, Eddington, and now Fantastic Four. 3 movies at once. I think Hollywood took that Napoleon Dynamite, saying to heart. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Well, we're getting a lot of fucking Pedro. Pedro Pascal's everywhere. He was in Gladiator 2 last year. He's, The Last of Us, Mandalorian, and now he got 3 fucking movies with Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. If Pedro was nominated for president, he would probably win. Because everyone voted for Pedro. He's everywhere. But kidding aside, everyone had their doubts on Pedro. They're like, him? As Reed Richards? Nah. Well, he ended up being a really good Reed Richards. He's very subtle in the role, but he definitely brings that genius of Reed Richards. And not only that, but he also brings that kind of sorry for not trying to find a way to fix the problem. He has this kind of regret, if you will. And I thought he did a really good job. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. I thought this was a great casting choice. I still can't believe just 12 years ago, Vanessa Kirby showed up in the movie About Time with Rachel McAdams and Domhnall Gleeson. She played Rachel McAdams' friend. That was the same movie that Margot Robbie showed up in before The Wolf of Wall Street. And it's just like 12 years. Look at Vanessa Kirby's career. Mission Impossible movies, Hobbs and Shaw, a lot of dramatic work, and now she's in Fantastic Four. And she plays a great, she is like the cornerstone of this movie. She's the wife of Reed Richards. And you see that, husband and wife dynamic. That works really well. She's obviously the sister of Johnny Storm. So you get that sibling relationship. And she has a baby in this movie. So you really see that motherly quality. Like, Galactus is coming to destroy the planet when he only has one reason why he will not destroy it is if you hand over your baby. Well, you know that any mother is going to be like, oh fuck no. I'm not giving you my child. Go fuck yourself. But then you get like Reed who's kind of like, save the planet, save everyone on the planet. All they gotta do is give up my baby. Tempting. But Sue Storm's like, oh fuck no. I'll let the whole world die before I hand over my child. So I thought Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, I do like how they still have some of that Johnny Storm quality of going after the girl or the women. But I personally still prefer Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. He was more of the hothead, the daredevil, if you will, the guy who swooned over every girl he sees, the playboy. And I like that. I thought Chris Evans nailed that perfectly. It also doesn't help that most of the movie Joseph Quinn's Johnny Storm is in the Baxter building, like most of the movie. So I think if they gave him more to do. The thing looks great. I mean, the CGI looks great on him. He works in that regard. Visually, this is definitely one of the best visual effects movies. Marvel truly spared no expense with their budget on CGI and visuals. The stuff in space looked like something out of Interstellar. The Thing looked great. Johnny Storm when he, flame on. He looked great. He looked more like the comic accurate look of the Human Torch. Silver Surfer. I know when that first trailer came out, we were like, I don't know, the CGI don't look good. Don't look good CGI. Marvel, you'll suck again. But obviously that was months and months ago. They've had all this time to really perfect the CGI on Silver Surfer. And it looks great. Julia Gardner does all the motion capture and the voice work. She did a great job. Galactus looks amazing. We finally get the comic book accurate look of Galactus. And he looks, great. He looks right out of the comic. The voice from the guy who was in The Witch, father in that film, he has a great voice. And that just oozes Galactus. Also with the visuals, I'm so glad that someone in Hollywood realized, we can go practical too, We don't have to just go CGI. And in the third act of this movie, having to show the scale of Galactus, they use miniatures. A whole city of miniatures, buildings, cars, as Galactus is walking through. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. Because it looks great. It looks amazing and it works. Miniatures are a very powerful tool. I love the score by Michael Giacchino. And then you went into the third act with the Battle of Galactus. It's like this darker ambiance to it. That was really good. Plus the Fantastic Four theme was great. The tone and balance. This is one of the more serious Marvel movies. And I love how they go back to when we have a serious moment, we do not have to throw in a joke at the end. We do not have to follow it up with a joke. I don't know why Marvel has done that so many times. Like, go back and watch other Marvel movies of the 2000s. The Fantastic Four movies. The Spider-Man movies. They didn't have a serious moment and then follow it up with a joke. They let the moment sink in and, breathe. And I like how this really went back to that of, we have serious moments, but we are not going to follow it up with a joke. So I thought that was really good. Now there is humor in the movie, but like I say, it doesn't follow it up with a serious moment. This movie's an hour and 55 minutes with the post-credit scenes, and it moves. It's probably one of the shorter Marvel movies, and it works. When you don't really have to deal with an origin film, you just jump right into it, and you go, and it works on that level. It also reminded me of the Jetsons, that, animated TV show in the 90s or 80s. I used to watch it on Saturday morning cartoons in the 90s. And I was watching this Fantastic Four movie. You got Herbie the robot. It's in this futuristic world. And I'm just like, you got this family. I'm like, dude, this is the Jetsons meets the Incredibles. And then I'm like, I want to see a Jetsons live action movie. After watching this movie, I'm like, can we get a Jetsons movie? Some of my negatives with the movie. There's not enough Reed or Sue using their powers, their abilities. I don't know if that was a budget thing, that they wanted to put more money into Galactus, into the Thing, into Silver Surfer. But you really don't see that much of Reed Richards using his stretchy powers or Sue becoming invisible. Which I would think the Sue becoming invisible would be pretty easy to do. She's there, now she's not. She's there, now she's not. Also, the Thing has a romance in this movie, lack thereof. There's another thing they had in the original movies, in the 2000s. Natasha Lyonne is the love interest. Natasha Lyonne from American Pie, Vicky's friend. Have you ever clicked the mouse? What? Have you ever, given her an orgasm? Yeah, sure. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, Kev. Oh. Well, maybe not. No, that went nowhere. I mean, and I was like, wait a minute. So the thing can leave the master building and go try and hook up with this girl, but Johnny just hangs out in the apartment all day. Buddy, you're the hothead. You're the chick magnet. Go out there and hook up with some girls. What are you doing? And then the plot just with the Thing and the girl didn't go anywhere. They could have just cut that out entirely, and they wouldn't have done anything different to the movie. Also, as much as people like to complain about those Fantastic Four movies of the 2000s, especially The Rise of the Silver Surfer, the sequel, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. If you've seen The Rise of the Silver Surfer, you have seen probably about 90% of this movie. It was almost like deja vu. You got Silver Surfer coming to Earth, warning the people, Galactus is coming. And then you got Silver Surfer and Johnny Storm roaming around the city, flying around. Him trying to hook up with her. But in that movie, it was a guy, so then, then Galactus comes and they got a battle Galactus at the end. Then someone sacrifices themselves to stop Galactus. The only thing that was missing was Dr. Doom. No Dr. Doom. But other than that, and then like I said, you have the Thing and the girl semi-romance that was also in the original Fantastic Four movies. So I'm like, yeah, this maybe was a better executed movie. But in terms of story, it was exactly the fucking same. You just did it better. It's deja vu of the rise of the Silver Surfer. So that's why when you're like, oh, this is the best Fantastic Four movie, this is so great, I'm like, it's good, but it's deja vu of Rise of the Silver Surfer from 2007, 18 years ago. So yeah. So I don't know why Marvel decided to do this story when you could have just used any other Fantastic Four villain. No, but you picked the Silver Surfer and Galactus. That was literally the villains of the Rise of the Silver Surfer. Same story. But other than that, I would give this movie a 4 for Fantastic Four. Out 4.4 out of 5. Yeah, 4.4 out of 5. So let me know, do you like the new Fantastic Four movie? Do you think Marvel finally got it right? Do you think we're going to get another reboot in 10 years? Every 10 years, we get a new reboot. It's like The Ring every 7 days. Like herpes. It never goes away. Let me know in the comments below. And look, everybody. Look. It's a Kiki Man. Everybody say hi to the Kiki Man. Hi, Kiki Man. No, you dumbasses, it's the thing. It's clobbering time. Let me know in the comments below. I'm out here. The Kiki Man thing is a family thing. My family will get it. Probably nobody else. Let me know in the comments below. Matt here. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment.